Hi, and welcome to our Ask Robbie Williams. And we're on.
Wow. Is that?
Yeah.
Live showbiz?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody.
We've just literally just sat down, and we have so many questions that you've been sending through. So thank you very much indeed. We'll try and rattle through as many as we can. Are you okay?
I'm really, really good. I'm really enjoying my job. It's wonderful. I've been to lots of different countries in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Singing at them, talking about myself, and I'm currently in the burnt out stage.
But then it's Christmas.
But it's a comfy burnt out stage. Got a big gig tonight. Perhaps I'm just reserving my energy for the lovely audience of the Radio 2 listeners that are coming down.
Yeah.
That being said, everything's great.
Good. Right.
Yeah.
Let's do these questions then.
Okay, let's do it.
Little Lynn says, "Can you describe your life in 3 words?"
Describe my life in 3 words. No. Can you describe your life in 3 words? What's the first 3 words?
Chaotic.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Fun's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll go with fun.
Surely chaotic as well.
Fun. Well, not that chaotic.
Okay, organised then.
Everything's organised. I've
Okay.
got people that make sure that I just run on tracks. Like my life is on auto cue. That's how it feels. I don't know. Fun, definitely.
Yeah.
Tired. Loved.
Loved. I would say love as well. Victoria Tilling, I'd love to know the story behind the track Robbie and Guy wrote for Kylie, which was Your Disco Needs You.
Your Disco Needs You? Kylie came in and we wrote a few songs together. It was a bit of a purple patch that we were having because we wrote Kids and Your Disco Needs You and another track called Love Boat, which went on Kylie's album. And she said, I'd like something to be a bit camp. And me and Guy were like, well, you've come to the right place.
We're your man.
And it's probably the campest song ever. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it's a camp extravaganza. I think we hit the furry nail on the head. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea. Helena M says, who's your favourite Peppa Pig character?
You see, I turn off when Peppa Pig's on.
Why?
The kids just, inside turn on. The kids are watching it. I've got my arms around them, but there's something about it that's kind of like, I don't know, 70s animation that makes me just feel. I don't know what it is, but
they love it.
Daddy Pig. I go, oh yeah, I'm fat. I'm Daddy Pig. That's who I am. So I'll go with Daddy Pig.
Laura Hughes, do you have any regrets?
Do I have any regrets? No. I do have a speech for that particular question, and it normally goes, people who are asked, do they have any regrets? And they say, no, don't understand the answer. I've got plenty of regrets. Nothing that comes to mind right now except Monday is chocolate day for me, chocolate evening. Mm-hmm. And the rest of the day I eat clean. And yesterday was a Tuesday, and I got right into the Terry's chocolate orange. So I regret that. That's my last regret. And also, once again, sitting with the kids today, we were watching Bolt, and I've been so busy, I'm constantly saying to them, Daddy's got to go to work now. So Teddy's watching Bolt with me. She'd just come back from school, and I said, baby, I've got to go to work. And she just was like, when are you coming back? And so I regret that I'm away from them a lot. But soon I won't be. Soon it's Christmas, and we will be together too much.
They'll be pushing you out of the door.
Yeah.
Daddy, go. What's your favourite film then? If you tune out of Peppa Pig when it comes to kids' films?
Big Hero 6, I really enjoyed. Bolt's great, though I didn't get to see the end. The Incredibles also rocks. Of course, all the Toy Stories are amazing.
Can you go to the cinema? Do you get to take them to cinema? Or?
I could, but I don't. We've got a cinema in the house, which is really, really cool. And we just get in there and we get all snuggly, and there's a big screen, put the blinds down, total blackout, and just put on a kids' movie and cuddle.
Do the kids understand when you say that I've got to go and Daddy's got to go and do a show, or do they just basically just want you there for the night? I
don't think they know really what I do. I think they think that every daddy sings. And I say, I'm going to go to work, baby. You know what I'm doing. Yeah, you're singing. And what are you singing? I said, what am I singing? And she'll go, I love my life. And then she'll sing I Love My Life, which is a song I wrote about her and Charlie, which always touches the heart. She tries to sing the words to Party Like a Russian, but she just can't pronounce oligarch. She thinks every daddy goes singing. And mummy has let them believe that mummy also sings.
Oh, I see.
Because mummy will say, I'm going to go to work now. And she'll say, what are you doing? And she's saying, you're singing, mummy. And mummy will go, that's right.
Can she sing?
No.
Dahlia A says, time travel. These are quite taxing questions. Sorry about this. Time travel. Where would you go? When? And why?
Time travel. First thing that comes into my head, I would go back to before I knew I was an alcoholic and a drug addict and enjoy the bits that were enjoyable before it was unstoppable. Because there were bits that were just like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. That's why I became addicted. So I suppose I would go back to the halcyon days and then quickly fast forward back to being sober me.
Okay. But happy you.
Yeah, happy
the sober you is a happy you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And you get this is the same lady. You get a pet unicorn. What do you call it?
A pet unicorn, what do you call it? Dotty.
Dotty the unicorn.
Yeah, Teddy and Charlie got Alf on a Shelf. Did you ever do Alf on a Shelf?
I know what it is.
All right. And
quite exhausting, aren't they?
Yeah, because they have to do something in the evening.
Well, they do something in the evening.
Yeah, and they're Santa's eyes and ears. And we asked Teddy what we should call the elf, and she said Dotty. And I thought that was a good name.
Great
so
name.
I'll probably call my unicorn that. Dotty or Posh Ron.
Why?
Just I'd like a unicorn called Posh Ron.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Liam Quinn, what's the best way to get your attention?
What's the best way to get my attention?
Chocolate? A kiss? Shouting?
Stalking normally does it. You know, like, oh, there's a nutter. I don't know. What's the best way to get your attention, Joe?
Probably off to buy me a cup of tea or something like that.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, chocolate will do it.
Or being rude. That always gets your attention,
always gets
doesn't it?
my
Yeah.
attention, yeah.
Little Me Thatter says, would you ever like to go down writing a musical route like Mr. Barlow?
Yes, I would do, but my attention span is not very good. And I've thought about it because Gaz has got like 5 on the go at the minute, and he's got a big thing happening next year that I'll be a part of a little bit. That's really exciting. And
you are going to be involved.
But but only a little bit.
Okay.
And basically, I need a grown-up like Gary Barlow to shepherd me into concentrating. If Gaz wants to do one with me, Gaz, I'd really love to do a musical with you. And you know how I am with my ADHD. So you need to be the grown-up. Let's do one.
Okay, musicals. Do you like musicals? Have you got a favourite one?
No, I do. Grease is my favourite film of all time.
Oh.
I like High Society. I like Guys and Dolls.
Have you ever acted in Grease? Because you would be a great Danny.
Well, thank you very much.
See?
I've had an argument. I'm too old now, but I had an argument with Johnny Wilkes that he had me down as Kinnicky. And I could never, I was just never
he's too cool.
Yeah, there you go, exactly. I couldn't be Kinnicky, I'm more of a Danny.
Totally. Marley Shola, you haven't taken offence to that?
No, not at all.
Marley Shola says, who's your prediction to win the Premier League this year?
Who is my prediction to win the Premier League? You can't look past Chelsea at the moment because they've won 8 games in a row. They seem to have shored up the defensive problem that they had. If they keep everybody injury-free, I reckon they could do it. Arsenal are looking good too, but we all know what happens to Arsenal after Christmas. They sort of go downhill because they've got a soft centre. Alexis Sanchez is amazing, should always be played up front because he earns me the most dream team points. Man City under Pep are still getting used to his ways. They will be a force, but I don't think it's going to be this year. Manchester United are out of it. Liverpool, I would love Liverpool to win the Premier League this year because they're an incredible club, incredible fans, and Jurgen Klopp is a very charismatic manager that we need to keep in the Premiership. Sorry,
this is the best audition for Match of the Day I have ever seen in my life. You got the job.
That's
no, seriously.
Genuinely what I'm doing.
Give up the music.
Okay, who do I think's going to win? Chelsea. Who do I want to win? Liverpool.
I was going to ask, I've been told to ask this, who is in your fantasy football team?
In my fantasy football team right now, up front, I have Alexis Sanchez. I've taken Aguero out and replaced him with Costa. Up alongside them is Harry Kane, who's been scoring me lots of points. In midfield, sorry, there was Coutinho, but obviously injured. I've taken him out and replaced him with Hazard. Then there's Sadio Mane, who's a bit injured, and there's Sterling, who's lost a bit of form and is a bit injured too.
Hang on,
At
where are you in the
back-
league? Where in the league? No. Where are you?
Third, I'm third.
Okay.
Martin Indies, I can't pronounce his name. Stoke defender. John Stones. John Terry, who's not getting a look in. Luke Shaw, who only plays in Europe. And my goalkeeper is Skellenberg from Everton, but he's let me down a little bit. Sorry about that, Joe.
That's fine.
Got plenty to say about football, nothing to say about my life or my album.
Zoe Dombra says, do you still have contact with the school teacher who told you that you would never be anything? And
No. There's
Okay.
there's a poem that I wrote, and it's called Hello, Sir. And
Don't recite it.
No, I will not recite it because
you.
there's lots of swear words and I can't. But he wasn't that bad, actually. It was the poem is about an amalgamation of lots of different male figures that were in my life at that time that I found suppressive. And he's just one of them. And he was a nice man. You know, he wasn't mean to me.
have you had contact with him, though?
No,
Did he?
no, I've not. He was never mean to me. He's an all right guy. I just said, you know, what do you want to do, Williams, when you leave school? I want to be an actor. And it was like the tut. And you know what? It's overcrowded. It won't happen for you. You should join the army.
What did your school reports generally say? What were they
Could
like?
do better. Wish he was here.
What were you doing when you weren't there?
I was just checked out.
With your mum? Hanging out with your mum? or just-
No. I was there. I just checked out, and I did a great job at acting as if I was concentrating. Well, I thought I was doing a good job at acting as if I was concentrating. I just spent all of my time looking out the window, thinking about food and possibilities and football and, you know, being a pop star or being an actor. But I just could not get anything that was happening in class. It would not go into my head. Hence, I left school with no GCSEs.
None at all?
Nothing higher than a D. I was completely useless at school.
Was there anything that you were good at? No.
I was okay at PE, but I wasn't very good at anything. The funny thing is, the day that I got my exam results, I opened them and I knew that I would be in serious trouble with my mum. And, you know, my mum's a formidable figure.
Mm-hmm.
And she was going to lose it more than she'd ever lost it before. And I went and me and my mate had £2.50 each. We got 5 cans of bitter, sat on the bowling green, got drunk because he got useless exam results too. And off I went bravely to go and tell my mum. And I opened the door and I was a bit drunk, 10 Benson and Edges, 2.5 cans of bitter. And I said, Mum, I've got something to tell you. And she said, well, I've got something to tell you. And I was like, well, you first. She says, you're in that band.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, same day. So I never had to disclose that I got no GCSEs.
Wow. Revelation now to your mum, then.
Yeah.
What's
So
the
was
worst
Mum.
telling off she's ever given you? I mean, she must have scared you in the past.
There's been quite a few. But they've all been like sort of alcohol related, or going to raves and coming back late from raves related.
Did she punish you? Yeah. Did you ever?
Yeah,
have any punishments?
I mean, like there was punishment, and then there was the sort of gentle, loving punishment. I went to a rave in just early 1990, and I came back. My head was a bit displaced, and she knew that I'd been up to something. The next day, she made me chop up a tree with a very little axe.
She's clever.
She's
like the smartest mum.
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, I still ended up going to rehab twice, so didn't work.
How do you worry? You must be aware of your kids and just mindful of the trouble that you've got into. How do you deal with them? And how do you think you will in the future?
Well, you know, if they are, they are, and there's nothing we can do about that. But I'm also surrounded. The truth is, I'm surrounded by a lot of people that can take or leave drinking and can take or leave. I'm not talking about my wife, but I'm surrounded by people that can take or leave the occasional partaking in drugs, you know. And there's the unfortunate few that take it too far. I'm hoping that they will reside in the happy bunch of people that can take it or leave it. But if they don't, you know, I'm there to guide them.
You're the expert to see them through.
You know, and I'm still here, and I'm happy and healthy-ish, and so will they be.
Right, final question. Amy Hunn, you've got 3 wishes for Christmas. What do you reckon? What do you fancy?
3 wishes for Christmas, obviously taking out worldwide peace.
Good luck with that.
Just total narcissistic 3 wishes. #1 album. And second one is wish the wife doesn't spend too much. And 3, that I could lose 15 pounds healthily by January the 4th.
Best of luck for that.
Thank you very much.
Robbie Williams, thank you, and good luck tonight. We're looking forward to the show.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you.